How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I hope you guys are doing. Oh, let me make sure this is. Hold on. I didn't even make sure my stuff is checked. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me make sure my stuff is checked first before I have to start this over. Mm, um, hello, hello, hello. Let me see. See if I'm straight. Shoot. Make sure y'all can hear me. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Hi, one love, one love, one love. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Listen, we're talking about dating as we get older. All right. Okay, good. Y'all can hear me. Good. Perfect. 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 I don't know if it's this mic or that mic is on. I don't even know. And Facebook don't even want to show me. Greetings, Jess. Greetings, y'all. Greetings. Listen, I was live earlier today and them jokers moved me. So I figured let me come back live again. Let me come back live again. Listen, greetings. Happy Saturday. Blessings and happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having an amazing, blessed weekend. I'm here alone, so I guess I could go live and do some things. I want to talk about. I often, hey Mariana, I often get the questions. Let me put your glasses on because I can't see. You hear me? And I don't want you all thinking that I haven't. I tried to skip you all questions or ignoring you all. Got because I ain't ignoring you all. You know what I mean? I'm a nice guy, as we call it. Nice. I'm nice. I ain't ignoring nothing. Um, mm, it's a cleaning. But yes, so we're gonna talk about the biggest mistake that we make or that you make when you dating, and it's a very simple mistake, right? Um, because I already listen. I come on here and I said all the things that you all do. I tell you all the mistakes that we make or you all make. I tell you all, I tell you all like how it is. I don't really sugarcoat much. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't sugarcoat it. I don't really because I know that you all know I ain't judging you all. I ain't judging you. I ain't mad at you, right? Right? The dove fly, you know what I mean? Hey, Beatrice, how we doing? I didn't know that was you, girl. How we doing? Hey, brother. I'm going to say something that's the biggest thing that we should do, but I don't think that is going to be understood. One of the biggest things that we lack in. Now, let me tell you. Now, we all know dating in your later years. And when I say later, you all ain't old. I'm talking about 40s and above. Because, people consider people in their 40s and above old. I don't think you all are old. I just think that you all expect differently. What's up, Mr. Griffin? How we doing, brother? How we doing, man? Thank you. Thank you. It's one of my meditation shirts. um, I don't think, I think I don't we consider old because the generations has changed. And I think the younger generation has an effect on the older generation. And I don't hey Mercedes, and that's just what it is. The younger generation coming in with force. And to be honest, the old people, the older ones, us, we kind of joined in them. I don't know why, but this is all starting with the younger generation. The older generations are like annoyed and tired, and they say, "Eff it." The younger ones are right. The youngins are right. So the younger ones are starting a new thing, and the younger men, the younger women, and I think the 40s and above having a hard time because we can't be those young 15. I mean, those young 18, 19-year olds anymore. We can't be them anymore. We can't be them. You know what I'm saying? We are no longer them. It doesn't work for us. The things that they can do, we can't do because we already have too much time here. It doesn't feel comfortable. They can do all of the crap that we can't do because we're too old. That doesn't feel right for us. Do you know what I mean? And so one of the things that I hear a lot of women say, especially women, hey billionaire, how you doing? One of the things I hear a lot of the people say is that, you know what? I think I'm done. I mean, I want to date, but I think I'm done. I want a relationship, but I think I'm done. I want to be with somebody, but I think I'm done. No second childhood. Facts. We can't go back. Right? I want to be with somebody, but I think I'm done. And here is the thing. Here is the one thing. Here is the one thing. Good. Thank you, billionaire. I am great. I am great. I think I missed a couple. Hey, Miss Nettie, how you doing? Yeah, right. But here's the one thing that we don't get. Here's the one thing. This one line. As when you, especially as a woman, yeah, yeah, billionaire. I mean, everybody says it. I'm done. I want to be with somebody, but I'm done. Hey, Carly, I want to be with somebody, but I'm done. Here's the one thing that I would say this right here. As an older person, older mean in your 40s or 50s. Hi, boy, what's up, Oren? In your 40s and above, 30, late 30s, let's say late 30s. In your late 30s, even if you're not dated, this is what I would tell you. Two words: be open. This is something that we don't understand. Be open. To be open, it doesn't mean that you have to do anything. A lot of you are not open. That's why nothing comes. Hey, Cherise, you're not open. That's why nothing comes. And I'll tell you when you're not open. I'll tell you what it means and why you're not open. Those two words, be open, is very important. A lot of you are tired. A lot of us are tired. You've been dating for a while. You've been dating for years. You're tired. And in your tiredness, you're closed. You're closed. A lot of you have tried so many times, it didn't work. So you close because the thing to do is to close up. So you're thinking that if I'm closed, I will protect myself. Being closed, not protect yourself. Being closed don't protect you. Having no discipline messes with you, right? Having discipline protects you. Being closed doesn't. Now a lot of you are closed. Let me tell you when you know that you're closed. You know that you are closed when you no longer trust men. How many people on here don't trust men anymore? Recently divorced and tired so many times. Tried to make my ex and my patience is just very short now. I get it. I get it. To hear first before you start dating, you got to love yourself first before you start. Then a lot of people don't really love themselves, and that's why they say don't. It doesn't matter. How many people don't believe or don't trust men anymore? Mercedes, you don't trust anyone? Yeah, and a lot of people, unfortunately, hey Hermione, a lot of people, unfortunately, don't trust nobody. If you don't trust nobody, nobody comes to you except the ones that you can't trust. Again, being closed don't protect you. Being closed opens you up for more games, right? Being closed don't protect you. Those two words don't belong in the same sentence. I mean, I hear you. I hear you. I get it. But understand you closed off. You are closed off. And when you are closed off, you open yourself more for more disrespect, for more abuse. Because remember, when you have this idea, I don't trust men, I don't trust people, that means a part of your heart is closed. Because trust, where does trust come from? From your heart. Do you understand? Do you know trust comes from your heart? Trust happens in your heart. And so when you no longer trust, then your heart is closed. Who can know it? The one who is disciplined. Who can know the heart? The one who is disciplined. Hey, Erica from Amazon, your heart is closed. If your heart is not closed, how can it attract somebody who you can trust? Hey, Miranda, if your heart is closed, how can you attract somebody who you can trust? You say, we have no way to read hearts. These people are acting like they're good people. Listen, there's a way to read hearts that you have to understand. You see, when your heart is closed, you can't read hearts because the signal that you are getting is your own signal. You see, if your radio is off, you cannot know what the other stations are doing because your radio is off. If your radio is off, you cannot connect to any other radios or any other station. And so if your heart is closed, you cannot pick up vibrations from anybody's hearts because your stuff is off. So what you're going to be reading is your own heart. Now listen, you cannot protect your heart by closing it. It doesn't work. You cannot protect your heart by acting like you don't have one. And you cannot protect your heart by being savage. It doesn't work. It causes more conflicts. It causes more pain. And unfortunately, that's what people are doing. That's what people are doing. They're closing their hearts and it's not working. It's even worse. It's even worse. Listen, life is not about reading people on this. This is not about me getting to know you and me trusting you. This is about me getting to know me and me trusting you. You can only know people within you. You can only know life within you. You can only know if I tell you close your eyes and put this in your mouth, you won't know what it is until you begin to consume it. You won't. Because if you close your eyes, you can't smell it. And so if I say, what is it with your eyes closed? You have no idea. You have no idea what it is until you open your mouth and you chew it and you taste it and you swallow it. Oh, it's so great. Your eyes still closed. You still didn't smell it, but you know what it feels like because you have done it before. If your heart is closed, you cannot know what love feels like. You cannot know what it looks like on the outside. You're not supposed to listen. When your heart is open, your heart is the strongest organ that we have. Hey, active. The heart is the strongest energy that we have. The strongest, the strongest energy that we have is the heart, right? The thing about it is that the heart is so messed up that it's not working right. It's not working well. It's been punctured. It's been hit. It's been flipped. It's been played with, right? It's been played with. It's been messed with. It's been, and so now we like, we closed it to protect it. We closed it to protect it, and now it's becoming worse. There are genuine people out there. There are genuine people out there. If you close your heart to everybody, you will never meet any. But yet you will go through life thinking that everybody wants to hurt you. When when there's like for instance, when I look on this live right here, when I look on this live right here, there's many people who are actually pretty decent. My heart is with God and his word is so fulfilling. Which word is fulfilling? Because some of you don't understand that you have to live amongst people. I mean, I know we have this idea that religion is what gets it. It doesn't, right? I mean, we have this thing that everybody always putting God. We use God so much that we don't even know what we're doing anymore. Everybody's using God. Yet, when you're ready, you will put people away. You will put God on the side. You will go against God. You will break your virginity. You will fornicate. You will. But yet, we always talk about God. Why not? Why can't we be mindful of humanity? There's a huge human race here, and we don't know how to interact with each other. But we think we know how to interact with God. You have been amongst people for so many years, and you haven't learned how to interact with people. But the invisible ones is what you need to. You think that you know how to learn. I mean, how to do all these things with them because somebody have taught us this nonsense. Somebody has, somebody. You are broke. Pray to God. God will give you. Ask Jesus. You're sick. Ask Jesus. You are single. Talk to Jesus. Somebody has told us this thing about this religion, and it's we are delusional. Hey, Teresa, we're delusional. You don't see that yet. You waiting for your man. You waiting for your wife from God. You waiting for your job from God. Your money from God. Your health from. Do you know that we are capable as human beings who have God within us? Do you know that we are capable of having great relationships, of having great friendships, of having great experiences, of having wealth? Do you know as human beings we are capable of so much? Do you all know that? Because I think you all think humans are weak. And so when we hear, God is this, God is that, but we lie. We be lying. We be lying our asses off about God because you don't put God first because you're ready to screw somebody. You screwed so many dudes or so many women. Can I just be honest? You have done all the things against God, but now you realize that you have no discipline. The self-respect has been low. And so you think that the only thing left is God. No, this self-respect, if you have self-respect, dating is not as bad as you think. If you have discipline and you learn to keep it, dating is not as bad as you think. God ain't gonna do it for you. He didn't do it for Ruth. He didn't do it for Esther. He didn't. You have to learn to go against this, go about this life. This is your life. You've been here for 40 years. Figure the shit out. Figure it out. You gotta figure it out. You've been here for years. You know how to figure out how to make money. Hey Evelyn, you gotta figure out how to make money. You gotta figure out how to make money, don't you? And pay your bills. There's things that you have to do. But when it comes to relationship, it's not me. It's you. It's us. It starts and ends with us. And so you're trying to remove you and put God in it. No, God can't sleep with you. God don't do that. This is your business. Learn. You here. We only here for a few years. Don't you want to don't you want to do the damn things? Don't you want to experience it? Don't you want to do and feel? I get it. Some of us tired of going through the thing. Just because you do something multiple times. All right, just because we do it so many times, it didn't mean that we did it right. It doesn't mean that we did it right. Many of us didn't do it right. Many of us did it right too. But sometimes people are jacked up. People are gonna do what they want to do. People have no discipline, and when you join forces with them, they screw you up. They play games with us. But I'm telling you, man, the thing about now dating now, because I'm tired of people using God. It's just everything is God, God, God. Listen, we live amongst humans. Hey, Kiona, we live amongst human beings. We live amongst humans. If you can see them every day, hear them every day, and you still don't know them, then how can you know something that you can't see, something that you can't hear? So stop playing the God game, people. It doesn't work. People still broke asking God every single day. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but it's not how we think that it works. It's not how we do it. We're doing it wrong because they taught us wrong. We're doing it wrong because they taught us wrong. Number one, number one, number one, we're quick. If you're praying for something, right? We know this. If you're praying to God for something, you must experience like you're already doing it. You must experience life like you already have what you're asking for. You must experience life like you believe that God is going to provide all your needs. You must live the life. If God, God, I'm asking you, I'm coming to you for some money for these bills. God, these bills are piling up. But when I finish on my knees and get up from you, I know and I believe that even though this economy is trash, right? Even though my boss be playing games, right? Even though the money look a little light right now, even though money is funny, even though when I get up from this knees, I trust you even though. And so if I come to you with my sincere prayer, when I get up off of those knees, I know my prayer has been answered. And so therefore, let me start to live this life like my prayers has been answered. That's what you call faith. Many of you using God, but you don't use faith. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You're using God all day, but you lack faith. You just lack faith. And so where is well, these men, these women. So how is that including faith? Where's the faith in that? I don't care if it's 150 million of those raggedy ones. If I ask for something in thy name, knowing that I shall have it, I know for a fact. Let me stop thinking about those raggedy ones and focus on the ones that I asked for. But we can't do that. Because to focus on the ones that I asked for, I must start to have trust now. I must start to have trust. If I listen now, if I start focusing on the ones that I don't want, and this is what you call not being open. If I focus on the ones that I pray for, now I must learn how to trust. Because see, trust, see, if I want that man, right? If I want that man who is upright, if I want that man who is honest, if I want that man that I pray for and he's hardworking and he's open-minded, right? And he's intelligent, then alignment of my energy is I must trust, I must have respect, I must learn to converse, I must learn to this. because it aligns with that person. It aligns with that what I asked for. Some of you, I want a man who is this and this, but your energy and your attitude is against it. It doesn't work. That's why you keep falling for the same crap over and over and over again. It doesn't align, but your emotions are just your emotions. Hey, Amina, how are you doing? Thank you so much. You want that healthy male, but you want to keep your negative attitude. It doesn't work. You want a man who is open, but you close now. It doesn't work. You don't attract them later, you attract them now. You can't wait until that man comes to change. You can't wait until that woman comes to change. You can't wait until that job comes to change. You can't wait until that child come in your life to change. You got to do it now. You got to be there now. What's up, Barney Rebel? And so when you praying, when everybody praying, you don't have faith, yet you have God. How do you have one without the other? That's why I'm saying you got to be open. You got to be open. Nobody is open. And to be open in your older age. Yes, yes, Nikki. Yes, I am. To be open on in your older age, in your 40s and 50s, you ain't got to do nothing but be open. You ain't got to chase, especially as a woman. If you are a woman in your 40s and 50s, how do you do this? To be open. You ain't got to do a damn thing. All you have to do is be open. Your energy is open. You are relaxed. You feel like you're already loved. You feel like you're already at peace. You feel like everything is flowing. You feel like you're already cared for. You feel like you're already loved. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're already protected. You feel that. And when you're already in that energy, it is so easy to align with that person who provides it. When you are in that energy of that job, it is so easy for that job that's aligned to you to come hire you. When you align with those energies, it is so easier for that person. Some of you don't have it, and you think that you have it, but you don't, because you're scared. And I get it. You feel triggered. Yeah, I'm telling you, you feel very triggered. You're insecure. You're doubtful. You don't believe it's coming. Because if you believed it was coming, you won't have all this. But these men, see, listen, you all understand, right? I've said this before. No, you all know I'm a raggedy man. You all know I'm a raggedy man. I've never been a good man in my life. Because what you consider good is just a man just doing the shit that he should be doing anyways. That's not good. That's just a regular man. What you consider good is a woman who's doing the shit that she should be doing. That's a regular woman. I've never been a good man in my life. And I'm still not good. Can I just keep it real? I'm just being honest because good men or good women. People just doing adult things that they should be doing. If you do the right thing, it doesn't make you good or bad. It doesn't make you good. But I'm telling you, in my raggedier days, you know what I've done? I've been with many women. I'm just being honest. I've been with many women who was already married. Do you all get what I'm saying? I have seen women who were married messing with me, and that's when I learned how raggedy some women can be. But if I carry that, I had to leave that behind. I had to leave it behind. Because if I carry those belief systems, I will never think God will give. I will never think I'm gonna try. I will never think I will meet. I will never think I would be with. I will never think I will marry somebody who's decent. I have to leave that shit behind me. I can't carry that thing with me. It's too much. So you carrying this stuff still. You have to leave it alone. You gotta leave. I know how raggedy women can be, just like how you know how raggedy men can be. And I know for a fact you know how raggedy men can be. But it ain't just men. Listen, this is not about bashing nobody, by the way. This is just being realistic. I'm not a good man, by the way. I told you all that. I'm not a good man. But I've been with women who are married, who just, I've done things with them that, like you're doing this and you're married? God damn. It goes both ways. But I didn't, listen, it was so hard for me to break that. It was so hard for me to break that. It was so hard for me to break that stuff. but I had to break it because if I wanted a healthy relationship, I had to bring a healthy mindset. And if I wanted a healthy marriage, I had to bring a healthy thoughts, healthy feelings. I cannot want a healthy marriage and still have feelings of resentment from my ex who did me wrong. I can't bring over feelings and all this fear of insecurities of people cheating on me. I can't have, there's two different sides. It's two different energies. It's two different frequencies. You gotta be open. You gotta be open. This is what the renewal of your mind is. You have to renew your mind for the new things. You can't keep your old minds for the old thing. And so many of you are not open. You have to be open. But if you want to be open, you have to go all over. This is why you are trying to be lukewarm. Ain't that what the Bible talk about? Since we all talk about the Bible, ain't that what the Bible talk about? You can't be lukewarm. You have to choose one side. On whatever side you choose, you have to go all in. But you can't go on one side. I'm married, but damn, you know, these men, these women these days, these men. No, you can't. Because there are different quality of men on both sides. They are decent people and they are other people. There are men who are providers. There are men who are not. There are men who are raggedy. Then there are men who are not. There are men who are caring and loving, and there are men who are not. And so if you always think about the narcissist or that negative or that angry man or that bitter man, when a man comes to your mind, then you are closed. That's my point. You are still closed. You are not open for anything new. This is where discipline comes in. You have to renew that mind. You have to let the old things be old things. Old things are passed away. You have to be that brand new thing. Some of these men sucks. Some of the women sucks too. Some of the men suck. Some of the women suck. Where you think? Who you think they be? Listen, I know you all don't know the women that are like how I know women, and I don't know how men are like how you know men because I don't mess with men. I mess with women, so I know the woman's side. The woman sucks too, just like the men do. Again, this is not me bashing you. This is not me taking side. We both suck. I know you all can. Some of you have done some things in your past too. Some of you have done some raggedy stuff in your past. Some of you have walked over good men. Some of you have left good men. Some of you have overlooked good, decent men because you wanted that raggedy lifestyle. You wanted those games. Come on now, let's be honest. We did it too. Some of you have had men approach you, but you chose the raggedy ones that you know, but they had good chemistry, they have good feelings, and they can make you feel alive. And the ones who was smart and intelligent and articulate well, you didn't want him because he was boring. Come on, man, we had those ones. I mean, let's be honest for once. Let's be honest. And yes, you're right. We got to be careful. But here is how you be careful. Here is how you be careful. When you meet people, when you're meeting people, what you have to do, you got to pay attention to your heart. But first, you have to learn what your heart is, not your emotions. Because I think some of us confuse our heart for our feelings. Let me know if that gets in your mind. Some of you confuse your heart. What's your purpose? Hey, long time to see, man. How you doing, brother? Long time to see. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts, man. Some of you confuse, we have to stay open. Indeed, some of you confuse your heart for your feelings. You think that your feelings is your heart. Being amazing, good to see, man. Good to hear. Listen, use your life experience as examples and about people who bring the God but put sleep without being married. Indeed, indeed, indeed. A lot of people confuse their emotions as their heart. Your emotions and your heart. A matter of fact, your emotions oftentimes come from your lower stomach, not your heart. And so people say, I have a nice, I have a good heart. It's not your heart that's good, it's your stomach that's full. Your stomach is full, not your heart. Love ain't got crap to do with all these emotions that we be using. Love ain't got nothing to do with all these emotions that we talk about. Love is about inspiration, acceptance. Sometimes you accept people ain't shit. That's what the heart does. The heart accepts. The heart and the mind, the heart accepts what it is. It doesn't judge. I don't have to judge you, but I don't have to be with you either. I'm telling you, man. Hey, Onika, how we doing? It's not the heart that we follow. We follow him. So people say, well, the heart lies. The heart lies because you believe your thoughts, you believe your feelings, and you think it's the heart. Listen, here's the thing: the heart can love because it's what it does. It loves. It wants to look for the best in people. That too, that too, but not that. Not really infatuation. The heart loves. The heart wants to love. Here's the problem: every time the heart loves, you sleep with them. Every time the heart loves, you don't pay attention. Every time the heart loves, you ignore. The heart don't really betray. The heart, you see, it's not a sin to love. It's not a it's not a bad thing to love. It's not a bad thing to miss. It's not a bad thing to forgive. It's not a bad thing to accept. What is bad is that because you love, you want something in return. Because you forgive, you want to do it again, right? Because you love them, you want to start something again. You want to get back in the same nonsense again. That is not the heart. That's the mind. That's your ego trying to find reason to stay in the same place. The heart don't really be. The heart want to set you free. That's what the heart want to do. Heart, I'm all in. Somehow I get hurt. It's because it's the given. You get hurt. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? Um, I have a good heart and I love hard. I'm all in, but some now I get hurt. And somehow I get hurt. You get hurt because you say you love hard. There's no such thing as loving hard. I think the thing that we consider loving hard is using our emotional to listen to our emotions. You know, many of us have some strong emotions, right? And the emotions, because we have these attachments, the way how we attach, the way how we connect to people emotionally, right? You still need to learn, man. We all do. The way how we connect to people, we say we love hard because you don't know how to break away or detach. And so we say we love hard. When we have no idea how to detach, we say we love hard. It's not loving. You don't love hard or easy. Nobody loves soft. Nobody loves hard. Nobody loves more or nobody loves less. Love is love. The word love is as powerful without anything in front of it. Do you all know that? The word love is so powerful with nothing. You know what makes love powerful? The one thing that makes love the most powerful is when you put the word I in front of it and you own it. Oh, that makes it more powerful. I love. You see, we are so used, right? It's a whole bunch of stuff. We are so used to love you too, but we don't use I. I remember the first time somebody made me use I didn't want to say it no more. I said to somebody, love you. Somebody said, no, no, no. Where's the I? I said, well, what I? I said, what I? She said, love you is not a, it's not a full sentence. I love you. Hey, Grace, I love you is a sentence. She said, go ahead, say I love you. Because when you say I love you, you got to think about it because you know you own it. To own something is different. To own something, you gotta. That don't feel right. But when I say I love you, dang it. She said, yeah, you can't say it, right? She was the first one who messed my head up like this. I wasn't expecting it. Nobody say love you and I love you is two different things. But loving hard and loving soft and loving less and loving less, it's just love is enough. Love is just enough. You say any advice? I mean, not any advice. You say elaborate. Everybody can say love you. Not everybody can own it. Put the I in front of it. See, when you put the I in front of I love you, you are actually claiming, you are actually owning it, you are actually becoming it. You are being expressive with it. Love you is like a hey, love you too. Right? It's so easy. Everybody just repeat it, but nobody repeats I love you. So when you a few people say I love you, I love you is a very powerful thing that nobody says. And when you learn to own that stuff, when you hear somebody say I love you, Oh, hold on now. Say it again. That. Say it again. It feels different. I'm telling you, it connects differently. It really does. Not into that individual, no cheating, no lying, no games, but people still use me. But yeah, I mean, I get you. You love too much. No such thing as love too much. How do you keep from attaching to someone? How do you detach? You don't have to detach. You don't have to attach or detach. You just, I said this before, right? How do you keep from attaching to someone? I think when people ask me that question, they usually mean how do you keep from being all in with that person? I think that's the question that many people want to ask. How do you keep from being all in with that person? A matter of fact, a matter of fact, it's not that cool. It is, it is, it is. Miranda, um, one of the best things to do to not be attached is to be completely involved. To be completely involved. When you're completely involved, you learn to enjoy each moment. You learn to understand that the moments don't last forever. You learn to accept the fact that moments is just moments. But if you are present in every moment, then you don't miss nothing. If you start to appreciate how important moments are, if you start to appreciate each minute is as precious as the next, when you begin to understand that, then you begin to just enjoy. You begin to just I want to be all here. And when all here is finished, you can leave and be all there the next place. You see, when you learn how to be all there every single time, you don't have an issue with detaching because you can be involved without attachment. Attachment says this. Attachment says something is something I am attached to that my feelings, my ideas, my words, right? um this is not about men or women. This is for human beings. This is something that I've studied from human beings. It's not about men or women. This is just about human beings. It's not about male or female. Listen, I don't hear male talking about this. Men talking about this either. This is just about human beings. This is how the Easterners, the Buddhists. I'm teaching. So, by the way, my first part of my first studies was the Buddhists. Those are the people stuff. This is what I'm talking from. I ain't talking from a male perspective. I'm talking from the Buddhist perspective, by the way, right now. In this instant, I'm talking about the Buddhist perspective, right? And so what I'm talking about is that um, we don't know how to enjoy each moment, right? We even the Bible tells us that one regard one day more than the other. One regard one moment more than the other. One regard certain holidays more than the other. And so they don't know how to enjoy the days that are not special. If you begin to understand that each day is the same, but it's you, your presence makes it special. Each day is as beautiful as the next, but it's because you're present. It's because your breath and it's because you are aware is what makes it special. When you learn to indulge in it, life becomes very simple. When you learn to indulge, because when you indulge, you don't have to be attached. Attachment is just that something is coming to you that's making you react and feel and think and emotions, right? Something is coming to you. That means you attach. That means something is making you react. Something is making you think. Something is making you feel. What I'm talking about is being initial first. You have to be that first. When you become that version that you want to be, then nothing can make you do that. When you become the initiator of your life, you don't be attached. I should have lead by that, right, Miranda? When you become the initiator and the choice of your character that you want to be, then you don't be attached because you can't make me feel all these feelings. I don't give you the power to make me feel all these emotions. I come there feeling those already. A matter of fact, before you came, I was just having a blast. When you came, I continued having a blast. And then when you leave, I will continue have a blast. There is no attachment necessary because I understand that your time is precious, just like my time is precious. And if your time is done with me, I have to accept it. Does that make sense? You have to come to a place where you have to choose who you're going to be, and you cannot be attached. You cannot be a You cannot become the result of somebody's words and somebody making you feel all this good and somebody making you feel all that. And yes, you can if you want to, but when it's done, yeah, yeah, Mr. But when it's done, it's done. If I'm with you in a relationship and we're dating and you making me feel all this good and you feel I feel this, I feel that, and I know it's a game that we're playing, because it's a game that we're playing, right? I mean, let's be honest, it's a game that we're playing. It's a game. Dating is a game, love is a game, relationship is a game. It's all a damn game. And I know the game. And so I know you making me feel good, I'm making you feel good. But when you're done making me feel good, I release you. I'm done. It's okay. I knew it was a game. I know some days when you felt good, you tell me good things. When you felt bad, you told me bad things. Right? When you was done, you was done. So I get it. But then again, but that's where I'm at now. We have to learn. We have to learn to not hold on to the word. I get it. But we have to learn to not to hold on to the expectations and words of somebody. I mean, you can if you want to, but they shouldn't have said it. Well, they did. Well, okay. So then they shouldn't have said it, but they did. So what you gonna do? Carry it because they shouldn't have said it? Are you gonna carry their words and what this was supposed to do this entire time? Because I can't believe he said this. He shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have. Well, he did. She did. And now is your time to release it and be done with it. Sometimes this is what it is. But if you want to live a life of no attachment, learn to. You see like when I bought the car, the Corvette, Demisha. Thank you, Amina. Do you see like when I bought that nice Corvette? I enjoyed it. But when I was done, I was done. All right, time to sell it. I enjoyed it, but I didn't have to hold on to it. I didn't want to hold on to it because I didn't want to feel certain feelings anymore. And so I enjoyed it. I drove it. I listened to music in it. I took the top down. But when I was done, I was done. I enjoyed it. The next car is perfectly fine too. Susan, I thought you was having dinner. Coach, from the male perspective, that may be true. However, for females, not so easy. It's not about easy or not easy. Hey, Susan, listen. I don't know why you think for males is like that. Have you ever seen a man in love? Oh, you done already, Susan? Have you ever seen a man in love? A man in love don't move on that easily. If a man ever been in love, men, have you ever seen a man hurt? Have you ever talked to a man who was hurt? Have you ever been with a man who said, that man don't move on. That man don't move on. When a man gets hurt, oh my God, his ass stay hurt. He is miserable. He don't trust nobody. He don't. He is very man. That man don't move on. So I don't understand that. That's not how men. The thing that I'm talking about is not a man's perspective. This is not about men. Men ain't men. I think men are better when it comes to moving on. They're not. It's just those men never liked you. Fancy face. It's just those men never liked you. Those men just playing games and those men playing. I know. I mean, you can't tell. Some of them people be lying to you. They be lying their ass off. That he telling you. He hurt himself. These men don't get over people as much as you think. And so the perspective that I'm teaching you is not based on men, it's based on the Buddhist practice. I promise you, this is about Buddhist practice. It's about Buddhist practice. This is not about men. This is the books that I've been studying for many years that I've been practicing, and I've learned not to attach, but to be involved, to be this is what when you learn to be involved, you can be present in something and enjoy it to the fullest. But when it's finished, again, I always relate this to eating the best dinner, the best ice cream, the best cheesecake, the best cookie. But it's the best one that you ever had. And you have to come to France to get it. Yeah, you have to come to France to get it. But you know that you only have this much. And so you eat it. But as you eat it, you savor the moment. You savor you savor the flavor. Oh my God, this is good. And you eat it and your mouth water again. And you eat some more and you're like, oh, this is orgasmic. My teeth just had an orgasm. My tongue is tonguing. And you eat it, and then you look at the plate, and it's gone. And it's done. It's no longer there. And so what do? You remember the flavor You said thank you for the experience of this cake or this cookie. You said thank you, and I had the opportunity to get it, and now it's finished. And now this next moment is just as beautiful as the cake moment because this is how you have. Again, this is about Buddhist practice. It's not about men. This is not what men do. Men will come back and come back. Don't. A matter of fact, the men that you're talking about, don't they? Don't those dudes always come back and try to come back and try to come back and try to screw you and try to come back? Don't they? True or false? Those same men that you think I'm talking about. And they're always trying to touch you and come back and text you, hey, stranger. Hey, stranger, I miss you. What you doing tonight? Yeah, I ain't seen you in a while. Thanks for those men. Stand based on emotion. Send those not the men I'm talking about. Those men ain't done. Those men try to double dip and triple dip. So it's not the men I'm talking about. I'm not talking about men. I'm talking about a Buddhist practice. Detachment is about learning how to enjoy each moment. But each moment has to be just as beautiful. The returns, right? Each moment has to be beautiful. And you know what makes each moment beautiful? Your presence. You know how beautiful you are? And I'm not saying this just to say it, because I don't like to say those things to make you feel good about yourselves, right? Because it's not about that. But you know how beautiful your presence is? When you understand how beautiful your presence is, you make each moment beautiful. And I want you to think about it. This is what I had to. I had to be. For me to practice this, I had to actually experience this. For me to understand that each moment was beautiful, I had to become beautiful first. Can we say amen? If you get it, I had to become beautiful first because it's only me that makes the moment beautiful. Ask Tim. Tim, is Tim there? Miranda? Seriously, I listen. I know, sometimes I know I'd be singing kind of. Oh, you're not there. I know sometimes I'd be singing kind of cliched, right? I mean, I know I do. I know I do. I know I'd be something kind of corny sometimes. I get it. I know I'm corny. I'm a corny man, by the way. If you meet me in person, if you're a corny person, but I'm honest. I'm very honest about it. When you see how beautiful you are, when you see how beautiful you are, when you see how beautiful you are, anywhere you go, you make it beautiful. I promise you. And so each moment that you go to, that you elevate to, because every moment is an elevation. The longer you live, every moment you elevate that moment. Man, listen, I'm telling you, every moment that you live, you are elevating. And so therefore, as I elevate, let me express more. Let me be more. Yeah. And so I've learned since I am the one who makes this moment special because my presence is here, because wherever my presence go, God goes. All of us, not just me. All of us. I'm not special. I get to experience God how you experience God. Everywhere you go, God is. And so therefore, this is why you can't attach to one thing because when you attach to one thing for so long, you miss so much other things. I've learned that many of us we spend our entire relationship worried about when it's going to be finished. We spend today worried about the bills due that's tomorrow. We spend today worried about what if he cheats, what if he lies, what if she's this, what if she's that. We spend today worried about what they're doing. And so we're not enjoying this day. This is our biggest problem. We're not enjoying the moment. And so the moment is passing away and we're not present to experience it. And so therefore the moment dies and then tomorrow comes and they do it and you miss yesterday, which could have been a beautiful moment. And you miss today because they did something crazy. Now you just your whole 2 days, your whole weekend is messed up. The whole 5 years is gone because you never enjoy it. So I learned. Another thing that I've learned is what if today was my last day? And I didn't know. Be open. The one dating advice, be open. What if today was my last day? And I didn't know. Would I spend it chasing you? Would I spend that day worried about what my wife is doing? What my girlfriend is doing? What my husband doing? My boyfriend doing? My kids? Hell no. I would spend that day being present. But but for that, I had help. I had help. What helped me with that one was death. That coming too close to me. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Miss Unique, long time to see. Yeah, Miss Star. Death has helped me with that. I've been blessed to almost in my and in life a few times. And I say blessed because it brought me too much lessons. It brought me so many awakening moments. Yeah, it brought me. Hey, Karen. Hey, Miss America. Me coming close to my end made me see a lot of things. I realized each moment was special. And so I'm not the one to worry about what you're doing, what you could be doing, what you might be doing. I'm the one who, when I'm there, I'm there. Even when I go to my kids' concert, I don't like going to their concerts, but I do. Hey, Miss Jackson. But when I go to their band concerts, I'm there fully because I'm there now. I might as well be there. I'm in that moment. I might as well be there fully. I might as well put my phone down and say, yeah. And I'd be embarrassing my kids. I'm not I'm not a good father. I'm not a good man. But what I've learned to do, I don't have to be a good father or a good man. I have to be present. That's what I have to do. You are trying to be good fathers and good mothers and good fathers and good boyfriend and good husband. I'm not trying to be a good husband or a good boyfriend. I'm trying to be present. And I learned my kids need me present, not a good father or a bad father. And so when I go to my these band practices or these band concerts, I'm present, screaming, "Hey, here, present." And so I can say I'm there. When you're in a relationship, be there. When you're dating, be there. When you're having an experience, be there. Because if not, you're wasting your time. Be open. You have to be open. Many people are not open. You are closed. You are 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you're in the middle. You're not enjoying life. You got to be present. So I've learned if I'm going to date you, I'm going to date you fully. If I'm going to be this man, I'm going to be this man. If I'm going to be around you, I'm going to be around you. If I'm going to be between your legs, I'm going to be between your legs. I'm going to be right there. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. You're not hearing me. I mean, I don't mean to talk rudeness sometimes. I know some of y'all can't stand my some of my commentaries with my nonsense sometimes, but I gotta bring the nonsense in. I can't just not talk like I can't just talk. I can't not just talk nonsense. I have to talk nonsense too. It comes with the gift of gab. You all feel me? Thank you, Jacqueline. We have to be open. You understand me, Star? If you're gonna trust God, trust God. If you want a man, if you want a woman, if you want a relationship, want one without feeling bad. I think people making you feel bad for wanting a relationship. Don't feel bad, but you have to be present. You know why people get played a lot of times? This how people get played. This people get played. This how because I spoke to somebody. I'm always getting played. You're getting played because you're not taking yourself seriously. You're taking yourself seriously. You have to have discipline and boundaries. I think a lot of people get played because you want to be liked. One of the reasons why we get played so much is because your boundaries are not up, and you hoping to meet a good guy, and that good guy gonna see that you are not your boundaries are not really high, and he's gonna put you up your boundaries for you. But you don't attract good guys that way. You attract raggedy people that way. You attract a bunch of scavengers. You attract scavengers that way. That's how you attract scavengers when you put your fence down. Because ain't no man. Hey soul, how you doing? Ain't no man coming and bringing your boundaries up because you think, well, I have a good heart and he's good. If he is good, he will. No, no, no. If you lay down on the ground, thank you, soul. If you lay on the ground, hey, Lynn, if you lay on the ground, a good man will actually might walk over you too. Because if you want to lay there, why not step over you? Think very hard, me soul. So long time to see. They might step over you just like as the ones, the men who win. And so you cannot be a woman of no boundaries and expect a man to meet you and expect him to have boundaries. Feeling bad, but my door is closed. I'm sick of it right now. Let me heal. And yeah, it's not for you. I missed your face too, girl. I missed your face too. Heal. Healing is a beautiful thing, but healing You know what healing is when it comes to dating and stuff? Healing, somebody taught me this. Somebody on this live. I don't even know if she's still. Uh, Somebody taught me this. Oftentimes, you don't really get healed when you are by yourself. You just think that you are. Is the What you face is the absence of what's being triggering you. Just because there's no trigger anymore doesn't mean that you are healed, right? And so oftentimes we don't heal, period. Sometimes we don't, many of us don't heal when we are single. You know what I mean? Many of you don't heal when you are single. Yeah. Many of us don't heal, especially because when we start dating again, the same crap happens again. The same issue happens again. You get scared again. You get insecure again. Hey, Matilda, you get angry again. You get triggered the same way again because you don't really get healed. You don't get healed. Listen, the thing about healing is oftentimes, it takes someone else. Hey, Gina, it takes somebody else who can show you a different reality sometimes. Fiona, that's a damn good question. What is healing? That's a good question. That question is a very good one. Because we're not going to come back to factory reset, but we can come back to an awareness. We can realize that feelings are still there, and we can have a choice in how we react. You know what I mean? But I think we think healing is coming back to factory reset. We don't, because the factory reset is before you was taught anything, and the things that we experience has to be there. Mirrors are still there. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you. But many of us, thank you, user 5576. But many of us, we don't understand sometimes, you know, it takes somebody else to show you a different reality. Like somebody brought up before, Miranda, I don't know if you're still there. Something that I never really thought about. Sometimes you grow up and your mom or your dad or your cousin or somebody or your teacher tell you that you mean nothing, right? When you're with someone and you don't. Yeah. Somebody you hear all your life that you ain't nothing. You're not gonna be anything, right? You heard all your life that same thing. Hey, I can't stand this TikTok stuff. I said, right? All your life you heard the same thing. Then somebody came into your life and reminded you of something different, and reminded you that you are a beautiful soul, and reminded you that you can do it, and reminded you that you are somebody special, and reminded you that you can trust them, and shows you that you can actually, you know what I'm saying, and shows you all these things. Sometimes it takes somebody else to give you a new because if you haven't got that new experience, you're gonna still be in the same place. And so the ones who came and break you up, sometimes somebody comes along and it gives you another reason to use a different side of you, a different part of you, a different aspect of you, so that you can see that you are completely perfectly fine because you never knew that you can love. Now here you are loving in that place for 16 years trying to figure it out. Yeah. And sometimes if somebody comes along and show you, hey, you can trust me. But that person don't force you. That person is just relaxed. You can feel so relaxed around them. Hey, Folanda, you can feel so peace around them. Every time they come around you, you feel so peace. Hey, Tiana, being out of soft girl era, all right? When I returned to dating era solitude, I experience that somebody. That's what I'm talking about. Every time I date someone new, I learn more about myself and what I need to work on. And sometimes it's not about what you need to work on because you're going to work on those things in a relationship. I think the best place to work on yourself is when you're in a relationship. Not saying that it's not good to work on yourself when you're single. I think many of us, when we're in a relationship, we stop. People who are good for you, they are good to you. I think a lot of us, when we get in a relationship, we stop. I think that's our problem. We get too comfortable. Oh, you should love me for how I look. So you stop working out, you stop getting fit. You should love me because of me, for me. Man, come on. Like, don't you want to keep, don't you want to keep, like, you know? You know who I am. I have given so much to them. Man, Chanta, listen. Um, when you don't know who you are, it's because you don't give anything to you. It's not that you give so much to them, it's that you haven't given it to you. People just bring out the best, bring out the best in you. It's that place and energy that surrounds your space. Indeed, facts, facts. Got to keep the sparks going. Work. When you listen, you don't know who you are because you give to somebody trying to make them happy. You can't make nobody happy. Nobody, you can't. Unfortunately, and you can't make. Listen, no matter how much. When I've learned, especially, you can't make. Especially when it comes to a woman, you can't make a woman happy. It's impossible to make a woman happy. It's impossible because let me tell you why. A woman is a receiver, and she can never receive enough. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking. I'm not being rude or disrespectful. I just know what I'm talking about. At least happy Saturday to you too. You can give a woman money and love and affection every day. When you stop one day, see what happens. It's hell. True or false? Yeah. Am I right or am I wrong? Be honest. Because a woman is a receiver. Hey, Decline, what are you doing? She's a receiver. You cannot stop. It's a continuous and an ongoing thing. It has to be on a day. It has. Man, you stop one time and here she comes. Kirk, I feel like you don't love me anymore. What? What you just say? Every day I do this for you. Every day I stopped one day. I have a life. Pay attention. That shit going on. You stop one day. What's wrong with you? You are laughing because you know it's true. You're laughing because you know it's true. You cannot give a woman enough. She it's impossible to give a woman enough. You really can't. My dad forgot to hand my mom something. She asked, "Did we have dementia?" Such a one time, and I told you, I don't feel like you care. And why you said that? It's like I don't know. Just feel I need more, more of something. I'm the what are you talking about? I feel feeling out, but look at the patterns. Every day I do the same thing for you. Every day I give it to you. So it's not about what you feel sometimes. I need do some Jesus, can I have a break? It's always true. It's a reality of it. So you can't make nobody happy. You can't make nobody happy. And so when you give so much up to somebody, it's because you're trying to overcompensate to make them happy. You can't. You can't make me happy. Wife can't make me happy. It's impossible. Wife, I don't listen. I don't care how my wife serves it to me. She cannot make me happy. I don't know. I don't care how she serves it, in what position she serves it. And I ain't talking about what you think I'm talking about. I'm talking about food. I'm talking about my eggs and my bacon in the mornings. I ain't talking about what you think I'm talking about. Because I know some of your minds are dirty. Some of your minds are just dirty. Well, hey, Black Beauty, how you doing? What if guys say that? What does that mean? What if guys say what, Lynn? What if guys say what exactly? You mean like you can't make me happy? Oh, I told my wife before, you can't make me happy, right? So don't try. Okay. Hell, that was good news for her. All is well with me too. Thank you. Because I don't want you to think that you have to do all these things. And so if you want to make me happy, sir, what? If you want to make me happy, right? Hey, Borden Sassy, how you doing? Long time no see. If you want to make me happy, invest in yourself. And I can, because I liked you when I met you. So the more you invest, the more I like you. Oh, what if guys say that? What does that mean? Feel you don't love me? Well, maybe he doesn't feel respected. Guys not really a sucker for love. I think respect. Sometimes when a man don't feel respected, like when you're not listening to him, taking his advice, you know, when you're not taking his advice, especially, right? Charmaine, no, I don't need that everyday, bro. I was just joking. But usually when a man feels like you probably don't, respect him in the way that he thought that you did before, he he might say that you don't love him because it's a For men, it's not love is seen as respect. So it's a little different. Happy is a me thing, indeed, and the other person's responsibility. We think naturally, women. What is love for a man? Well, I can't answer that question. Love for a man, I can't answer that question. That question is a hard one to answer. You have to be happy with yourself and keep that spark. Yeah, facts. Love for a man is different based on where he's at in life. But most say respect. Most say respect and kindness. That's what they say. Being kind to him and respectful. Give him respect. That's what most say what's love to a man. But the thing about it is different men are at different levels in their life. So it doesn't look the same for everybody. It says some good men out here. I have to say that, but where they at? You can't find a good man by looking at their appearance. You can't see a Christian by looking at their appearance, right? You can't, you can't see a, 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 who a Democrat or Republican by looking at their appearance. And so we can't find anything good. There's no good man. I'm not a good man. There's no good man. But understand, there are men who learn to control their desires. There are men who have learned to control the way how they, feel. And there are men out there who have tamed themselves. I was talking to my wife today about my son. I was saying, we had a talk. She's not here, so she was texting me, and she was telling me about a little boy who was diagnosed as ADHD. And I said, that boy don't have ADHD. That boy just want to play, and you are trying to compare that boy to a girl, and that boy don't have what a girl has. And I think you all expect boys to be like girls. So she brought up my son. She said, "Well, what do you think about Joshua?" I said, "That boy don't have ADHD. That boy just want to go outside and play." I said, "When we were growing up, nobody had ADHD. We was outside playing and running and playing and running. They'd come home and we were tired. Nobody had ADHD back then. We just wasn't playing video games and in the house all day." I said, "That boy don't have ADHD." So she asked me, How long do you think my son will take to grow up?" She asked me, "How long do you think Joshua's going to take to grow up?" I said, "How old is he now?" She said, 11. I said, "He has about 35 more years." She said, "How much?" 35. She said, "So you talking about he going to be growing when he comes to your age?" Yeah. Men, we don't grow up like that. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I don't have God's answer. I don't know how God made us. I don't know why he made us this way. I don't get it. But she was pissed off when I said that. It's how you only like 35 more years. 35 more years to go. He gonna be fine. So have 35 years. We just don't we just don't we're not what I don't know why. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Why do we grow so slow? Why do we mature so slowly emotionally? I mean, I don't know. Because back then we didn't have to be mature. We had to be paying the bills. We had to pay the bills. We had to pay bills. We wasn't. It wasn't necessary for us to have all these emotions and crap and be soft and listen. And please, we come home. Hey, here's the money. Pay the bills. Hey, lights are on. You have a. That's my part. Let's go in the room. Testosterone is different. We can't be like you. Well, I'm not gonna. I don't want to be like. I don't want to be like my wife. I don't want to be like my wife. I think I want to be like her. For what? Then what's the point? But I think we have to accept each other as we are. Or just that's so minimal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what we was. That's how they taught us. Adam listened to Eve. Adam listened to Eve. Huh? Perhaps. But yeah, man. But listen, man. The biggest thing is about being open. If you want to be with somebody, being open doesn't mean that you have to chase nobody around. You know what I mean? Being open doesn't mean that you have to try hard. Being open doesn't mean that you have to put up with certain things. Being open, hey Diamond, being open just means that when you are open, they'll find you easy. They'll find you easier. When you are open, you have to pay attention. because you cannot be open and be undisciplined at the same time because you're gonna get run over and run through. You're gonna get run over and run through. Do you understand me? Being open, when you are being soft and open, you cannot be undisciplined. I think our population lacks discipline. The men don't have it, unfortunately, and the women don't have it either. Need the same love. Somebody can trust, honor, respect, and love they need. You said you thought men need the same love, someone he can trust, honor, respect. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's nice to have it. Wait, what the heck? What was I just saying? I forgot what I just said. What did I just say? What's the last thing I said? What you agreed to, Ashley? What did I say that you agreed to? I totally forgot what I said. I think I was going somewhere. I totally forgot. What did it? Open and receptive. Open and receptive. Discipline. Yeah. You can't be open and undisciplined. You gotta be open with discipline. And when you're open, you have to get your beliefs in order. Get your thoughts in order. Because if you open with closed thoughts, then you're not open. Because it's your thoughts and your feelings makes you open or close. So if you open and you are receptive, then you can't, oh, these men are trash. Men, you can't trust them. Men, then you're not open to men. What wherever the mind goes is what it focuses on, and what it focuses on is what it brings back to you. And so when you focus on all these men trash, your mind goes to the trash. And the mind doesn't know what you want. But since you put the mind there, the mind's job is to bring it back. The mind, you see, here's the thing about mind, and let me tell you how. Can I tell you how the mind works for a minute, so that you can understand what happens within you? Because many people don't explain what happens between us. Many of us don't know what happens within us when we have these thoughts and feelings. Mind gets you to drop facts. Let me tell you how this works. Let me explain to you. Indeed, the lack of understanding facts. I don't know why is that hidden? I don't know why they be hiding these texts. I don't understand why. Let me let me explain to you how this works. Um, there's two things that we have that works for us that creates a certain level of frequency. Your thoughts and your feelings. Your thought and your feelings is your signature. This usually is around your vibration, your frequency. Your thoughts and your feelings. Okay? Two things that works for us. And those two things are usually on the same alignment. What you are thinking, if you're thinking about sex, you're gonna feel horny. So your horniness and sex is on the right. Makes sense, right? If you think about sex, you're in a horny feeling. Oh, I can feel my nipples, right? That horny feeling comes. Sex, I mean the thoughts of sex. Yeah, have you ever been horny and thought about sex? And you felt like you was getting thingy? Indeed, indeed, indeed. And so when you having thoughts, your feelings are usually on the same level. Right. And so here is how this works. Here is what you don't understand. Let me break this down. Let me tell you what you don't understand about your attraction and how you attract people, how you attract things, how you attract circumstances and situations. Let me tell you how sensitive these things are. As you think something, the feelings has to be aligned. So thoughts are electrically charged. Thoughts go out, right? You have a thought, it rushes. You have at the same time, simultaneously, you have a feeling. That's the same charge. So the thought goes out, the feeling that's the same frequency, it brings that same thing back, the equivalent of the thought. So when I'm thinking about trash, 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 I begin to have the feelings of trash. And trash smells funny. Trash stinks. Trash is nasty is dirty, and so therefore my feelings are matching what my thoughts are. So now I feel, ugh. So even though I'm saying, because I'm thinking trash, that's the feeling, that goes out, uh, connect to that thing and brings that back to me. And so when I see the trash, when I open my eyes, why you keep bringing me this trash, God? It's not God bringing you those trash. Do you understand what I just said? Or do you want me to repeat it again? Because that went over some people's head. Did I, do you want me to explain that again? Did you miss that? Did you see how it works? And oh, you're a hard crowd tonight. You are a hard crowd. You are a hard crowd tonight. You say again. Explain. Do it again. So you I didn't get it, huh? Okay. So let me explain again. Your thoughts and your feelings, right? Right, right. Your thoughts and your feelings work together. They are usually on the same frequency. As a man thinketh, so is he, right? If I thinking about sex, I get horny. So my thoughts and my feelings are alignment. So if I think about sex that much, my thoughts, sometimes somebody gonna call you or text you, hey stranger, the same. Why are you texting me? Because you having a thought, and that thought brings you a feeling, and that feeling connects to somebody who recognize you in that moment and say, oh, let me text her. They don't know why they don't know why they're texting you. They don't know why, consciously, but let me text her. Because you're in a feeling. Oh, I was just thinking about, never mind. Never mind. Because that's how it works. Oh, let me think about my mom. Oh, I miss my mom. Hey, mom, how you know? I was just thinking about you. I know. Why? Because that's how it works. It works beautifully. That's how beautifully you are created. You just don't know how to use the creation that you was given. And so you keep abusing the creation and you blame everything that's coming to you. Now, your thoughts and your feelings are all in tune. The thoughts go out, the feeling comes back. The thing is, since they are the same frequency, as the thought leaves you, it connects to something. Oh, I hate trash. Trash. Okay. I hate toxic men. I can't stand these men. These men are cheaters. They are liars. And as you begin to think, a feeling comes. A feeling comes naturally as you are thinking about something. That's why you're always in your emotions because you're always in your thoughts, right? If you want to shut off your feelings, shut off your thoughts. If you want to shut off your feelings, shut off your thoughts. And so, since you are in your thoughts, these men these days, these men, and you are thinking about that type of men, and that gives you a feeling of disgust. These men, oh, they're so dirty, they are so nasty. And that feeling right there, that feeling right there, that feeling right there is the one that leaves you and touch somebody who carries that same vibration of what you are feeling. They carry that same vibration of the feeling that you are is leaving you. Then see your feelings don't say, I know I feel this, but I know you meant to feel better. Can you can you um hey William Lynn, do you get that? I know this is the feeling that you send off, but I know that that's not the feeling that you want. That's see, the mind don't do that. You see, that's what you want the mind to do. That's what you want the system to do. But the system don't work that way. But I know you're feeling disgusted right now because my thoughts are in this raggedy men and these raggedy people and these useless men. So my feelings, so brain, I know the feelings that's coming out. I know that you don't mean to send these feelings out. So let me read. No, it doesn't work. And so these same feelings come, this disgusted feelings, they go out from you, touch somebody, they penetrate somebody who has the same frequency. Because if it penetrates a good man, see that feeling, check this out. That feeling cannot penetrate somebody with a higher frequency. It bounces off. It cannot so why you can't find these good men? Because your feelings that you are carrying cannot penetrate those men that you want. See, you all gotta say amen. Because I don't think you all get I think you all think I'm being mean. Listen, why does your voice come back to you in a valley? because your sound wave cannot penetrate the mountain. And so the sound, you say, hey, and your sound wave goes out to the rocks. It cannot penetrate. It bounces back from you, go back out there, bounce off, and go. It cannot penetrate. So you keep hearing it going around. Hey, 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 hey. Does that make sense? Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that you see how the analogy happened? You see how that works? Ain't that a beautiful thing? You don't think that's beautiful? I think it's lovely. And when you learn to incorporate it and to understand it, you begin to use it better now. So now here you are thinking and feeling, and so now it tells you, hey, you gotta be responsible for your thoughts. Hey, be accountable for your thoughts. Hey, I told you, every idle word you shall speak, you have to give account for. Hey, be accountable for your thoughts. Hey, it's not because I'm going to punish you, but you're punishing yourself. I'm God speaking. I'm not going to punish you, but you're punishing yourself. Hey, be accountable for your thoughts. Hey, be accountable for your thoughts. I'm not telling you I'm going to punish you. I'm going to keep you in hell. I'm telling you that you're keeping yourself in hell. It's not me. I'm not doing this. You are. Y'all not even excited, man. Y'all not excited for this. And it's like y'all. You see, when I learn these things, I'm excited, man. I be when this is how y'all know me excited. Y'all hard, y'all tough. That's why to learn this stuff. Gina, I have to learn these stuff. This stuff turns me on. You know, this stuff makes me excited. It makes my nipples warm. You ever had a warm nipple? It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's a beautiful lesson. And so now you have to, you have to be accountable for your thoughts. You have to be accountable for your words. Your thoughts become your words. And so now you have to, when you see a thought comes that you don't want to be aligned with, you have to change it. That's what it means. You have to now be, oh, I see that thought. I don't want this feeling to go out. So let me change this thought. And you do it again. And you do it again. You see, since you have no discipline, you cannot have the life that you want. Yeah. You have to have discipline in this. This is discipline. This is not 1950s anymore when you just meet somebody and get married because he wants his bill, he wants his food cooked, you want your bills paid. It doesn't work. Now you have to have something else. Now you have to have skills. You have to have it doesn't get easier. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Let's be honest, everybody can't make it. It's not gonna be easier. As we evolve, we need more. As we evolve, we have to put more and use more of our choices and our brains. We have to. We have to use more. But we're not using anything. We just expect, I'm a good woman. I'm a good man. That doesn't work anymore. Hey, beauty, this is how we doing. Even to keep somebody, you have to have a skilled mindset. To keep a relationship, you have to be skilled in your thoughts. You have to be skilled in your thoughts because you can. No relationship lasts these days. They don't last no more. Marriages don't last no more because nobody can keep that stuff. They can't keep the intensity. They can't. They just can't. I don't know why. They just can't do it. So now to have that, a relationship is not mandatory. It's not. It's not. It's not something that you need. It's not something that you have to have because if you don't have it, you go. Nothing happens to you. But if you want it, so have you ever? Hey, listen. Is anybody applying for a job now? It's hard to have a job now. People applying for jobs, job day, day from day, every day, and they can't get one. It's not getting easier. Yeah, it's not getting easier. Even the jobs that people are applying to, it's getting harder and it's getting to get harder, especially as AI takes over. It's gonna get harder and harder. But if you know how to do it, you're gonna always be okay. If you have a mind of abundance, I promise you, no matter where you go, you will find whatever you're looking for. You have to have a mind of abundance. But what we have is a natural mind of lack and excuses. We have a mind of religion, not of Christ, but of religion. We have a religious mind. You want to ask and beg, but you don't want to submit. We haven't been taught this before, facts. We have a mind of religion, but not of Jesus. You gotta submit yourself to the thing that you desire. And so now, when it comes to relationship, you want a healthy relationship, but you want to keep a dirty mind. F these, F these Negroes, F these people, F these women, F these bees, F these hoes, F these people. I'm so done with them. You can't, what? And so as you think those things, F these dudes, you have a feeling. F these raggedy ass dudes. And as you have this feeling, it goes out and meet a raggedy dude. And the raggedy dude says, huh? And here he comes. Hey, what's up? I saw you. What are we doing? Damn, God, damn. Because, God, damn, you fine. Where you come from? Yeah, I come from your thoughts. I came from your imagination. I came from your feelings. You invited me here. Indeed, what you are is what you attract. I came from your imagination. You just imagine. You came me here. It's none of my business. And I this energy when I looked at you. My God, you see, that's what chemistry is. You don't even know what chemistry is. That's what chemistry is. You see, you know how you have the best chemistry is because your mind is going in places and uncomfortable places. And when you see that man or that woman standing there, oh, they give you the same energy back, and you say, "Oh, that's chemistry. Oh, that's chemistry. That feel, oh, you feel so good." And the chemistry dies so quick, it goes up, and bam, it just drop you on your face. Now your neck broke because the chemistry felt good. I'm just saying. So Gina used to talk about imagination. That's the alignment. I'm, wait, Jacqueline, you better renew your mind. Yeah. Wait, who tried to hit you? Oh, I just did? Good. I always wonder why I always attracted zero. Let me change. Yes, Daniel. Yes. Amen. Hallelujah. We got one. And listen, I'm being very sincere. We got one. Listen, if I could, if I can assist you in just shifting the way how you think, because it doesn't work. You can't think about poverty and become wealthy. You can't have is you can't think about anger and become happy. You can't think about hate and have love. You cannot think about these men are trash and have a good one. It doesn't work that way. Your thoughts is a and so what you're imagining, and to be honest, let's talk about this imagination. One of the reasons why we are closed is the way how you are imagining your life. So hard to shift your mindset. Yeah, girl, it's hard. Actually, it's hard. It's rough, but it's that's why you can't do it one time. It's a practice. Because I saw some text message and he went to where God knows what. Oh, he did some creepy stuff. He put it back. Yeah, the imagination part is this. Here is what we do. Um, for years I thought I had an invisible sign on my forehead. And it's midnight and he left. Listen, let people go in peace. Sometimes, listen, sometimes, let me eat a quick, quick, quick. Oh, let me eat too. Intermission. Mm. Let me in your house. Mm, mm, mm. Hey, let me in his house. Mm, mm, mm. Man, hold on. Let me, one more breath. Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm. Oh, no. I ain't preaching no great. Mm. Listen, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. A man left you in his house. As soon as a man come back, just go home. It doesn't matter what he say because while he is out, He's thinking about something to tell you that you're gonna understand and you're gonna accept because you want to believe it. And so you're gonna come up with some story and you're gonna say, "For real?" And you're gonna say, "Yeah, I was driving and I saw a dog in the street. The dog was just laying there. And you know me. You know me. So I got out of my car. I was like, oh shoot, the dog is broken. And the dog leg is broken. And the dog began to just look at me and he began to cry and say, the dog said meow. And I looked at the dog and the dog is meowing and I picked up the dog and I had to save it because he looked at me and winked his eye and said, please save it. And I knew what he was saying. So you have to understand, I had to go stop what I was doing and I had to go take the dog to the emergency room. And when I took him there, my whole clothes was bloody. So I had to go change my clothes real quick. I found some clothes in the bush because the dog had a bag with him. The dog had a backpack. I don't know. I don't understand this. I don't even know. I think it was God just sending me a message. And I had to just change my clothes real quick. See my shirt, smell me. See, it wasn't him. And so here I am. But the dog is good now. Really? You did? Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought you was cheating on me. No. Crazy. Let me stop messing with people. Let me stop. Let me stop. Listen, when a man come home, leave his house. Okay, just don't listen because I think you all listen too much. I think you all listen too much nonsense. When you listen to all these things, you just get played. Sometimes you gotta stop listening. Okay, you know what I mean? God for Kirk must be. You, you see, with men, stop listening. Just stop listening. Don't listen to them. I already saw what you did. Just put your finger over their mouth. That's okay. When you start doing that, you see. Hey, you can't say anything. Watch them jokers behave. Watch them jokers behave. Because now you're not listening. You see, when you stop listening, all they can do is behave. I just give you all the key. Let's say you want to stay around and make them do right by you and stuff. That's another wisdom. Remember, it did not happen overnight. Indeed, indeed. Facts, facts. This is a troublesome days I had. Listen, your imagination. One of the reasons why we stay close is because you are imagining being hurt. Just be silent, right? One of the reasons why you stay close, you must have discernment. One of the reasons why we stay close is because we are imagining something. We have an imagination of hell. Or we could imagine some nonsense, huh? You know why we're so anxious? Because you're imagining some nonsense. You know why we are so close? Because you're imagining something. You know why we have trauma? Because you're imagining something happening. You know why you're so scared? Because your imagination. And so, especially a woman, your imagination is you can come up with some ideas. What you because a woman see the woman's gift is this. A woman is naturally intuitive. Lord have mercy. If you don't know how to use that gift, it makes you suffer. It makes it hell. A woman's natural gift is intuitiveness. This is just given to you, but you got to be soft to get it or soft to experience. Intuitiveness, you have to know how to use it. And so, in your intuitiveness, you are in your space in your imagination because if you don't know how to use it, you will imagine things. And intuition is not in your imagination, but yet you would think that is your intuition. And so you begin to imagine a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my God. You begin to imagine that him doing with somebody, but he's by his mom's house. So it's wrong. So your intuitiveness is a gift, but when you don't know how to use it, it makes you suffer. In your imagination, if you have been hurt before, you will come and date men and you will already have a story that you are telling yourself. Right. And so when you meet a man, he approaches you. Hey, you know what? Hold on. No, give me a second. Let me unplug this because give me a second. For a second. I'm watching two different places. What was I saying? Let them put my glasses on for a second. What did I say? Ex told me I manifested him cheating because he wasn't talking to anyone. So I accused him. To God, me. That's different. He said you manifested him cheating. Yes, your intuitiveness. And so your imagination, when you meet somebody, hey, how you doing? Fine. Yeah, thank you. Really? No, you don't. You want to play games, don't you? I'm not playing. Matter of fact, if you can't come to me right, don't come at me because I'm not playing. I don't feel like playing no more. I'm done playing. I'm tired. I'm tired of you all. Y'all just keep playing, 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 and I'm tired of playing because y'all don't stop playing. And I'm too old to be playing because this playing is it's just boring now. I'm too old, we too old. And how old are you, sir? I'm 48. Well, see, 48. I'm 52. So I'm not playing no more. Okay, I'm not okay. I'm not playing either. Yes, you are. I think you play. But anyways, but that's okay. Fine. I'm giving my number, but I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you my number. You probably won't call, but you'll call in a couple of days and you wanna have sex. But I'm not having sex right now because I'm just telling you right now, I'm not playing with you because that's not me. I'm not easy. I'm not easy. So because my ex did the same thing to me. I matter of fact, the last guy I dated did the same thing to me, and I told him the same thing. So I'm telling you what I'm telling him. So just know that I'm not playing with you because I want men try. I don't men do it to me. I don't. I just you. But I mean, but you see though. I mean, but anyways, this is my number. Let me give you. Let me get your phone. Oh, you have a nice phone though. Where you get this phone from? What kind of phone is this? Is it iPhone 17? Okay, give me a number. And don't forget, my name is Tanya. I'm gonna save it as Tanya. But you're not married, right? No, I'm not married. That's what I always say. My last boyfriend told me he wasn't married either. But here's his number. Hey, I hope nobody. I hope ain't no bitches calling me because I'm promising you right now. I ain't playing with you because I don't feel like playing. I keep playing. I know y'all guys playing that. I don't feel like playing because I'm done with the games. I'm too old. How old are you, sir? 48. See, 48. I'm 52. I'm not playing with you. So please don't have nobody call my phone, sir. You go home that night. you, you, you go home that night. You start to imagine. I know as soon as I start talking to him, since I start talking to him, I know you're gonna have. I know you're on some bullshit. I just know you're on some bullshit. But he's gonna call me tomorrow and he's gonna ask me. He's gonna act like he want to talk to me just because he wants some ass. Yeah, I'm not playing games. I don't want. I just don't give a. You are using your imagination. See, you are very imaginative. You are using your imagination this whole time, and now you begin to imagine how it goes. And when it ends up like how it goes, when it goes to the way how you imagine, I knew I was right. Yeah, you was right because you created that whole story, but you don't even realize that you created it. You're closed because the thing that you imagines is not what you want. See, your imagination is God. And whatever you put God in becomes fulfilled. Whatever you put God in, you fulfill it. And so now, here you are, closed with a very strong imagination that always ends in the same place. And you don't realize why you cannot have somebody that stays because you cannot keep them in your mind. That's why you're closed. You are get it yet? Your imagination, it is your breaker or your maker. And so this is how you are using the law of assumption, the law of attraction, the law of mind. Hey, Sandra, you're using all those laws without knowing. You know what the law of mind is? You are creating something that you already seen. If you already seen it, what is faith? Faith is what? What can somebody explain to me what is faith, please? How did the Bible explain what faith is? Now, faith. Can you put it on the screen? What is faith? Not the girl faith, the verb or the whatever it is. And then not take the call. What is faith? Substance of things hoped for. Believe in something that you can't see. And here you go, believe in what you in your mind that you are imagining. The laws of mind, the law of mind, the law of assumption. Faith is being unsure of what you cannot see. Let me, um, hold on. Why is that not showing up? TikTok be tripping, man. Evidence of the unseen. You have evidence already. You have evidence. You are believing. You are seeing something that you cannot see there physically yet, but you're seeing it now. The first word of that verse. Which verse is it again? Is it Hebrews? Is it Hebrews? Hebrews? Is it Hebrews? Or Romans? Is it Hebrews in it? Hebrews 11. I knew it. The first word is now. It's our vision. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. The evidence of things not seen. You already have evidence in your mind. You have a feeling of how it's going to end. You have a feeling. You have evidence. It's done. You have evidence. You have said, you know what? I know this is how it's going to end. It's not seen, but you have evidence of it. That is what faith is. And he says, now faith is. You are seeing it now, so therefore it's coming to pass. It's coming to pass. In positive. Yeah. Now. Now faith is. We don't know what we're doing wrong because nobody puts it this way. Nobody puts it this way. I don't know why these things ain't showing up. Nobody puts it this way. So you don't see these laws. Hey, Stacia. And what you can't see. Thank you, Stacia. You have faith in the end of a relationship. It's trust and action. Thank you, Stacia. You have faith in the end of a relationship that hasn't started yet. You have faith that what he's going to do when he hasn't done it yet. You have faith as how he's going to go when he hasn't been there yet. He hasn't started. That's the problems. You have faith without knowing that you have faith. You are using. Do you know we are always exercising faith? Do you all know that? You are always using the faith. What is faith? Faith is also the law of reversibility. Do you want that? You are reversing factors. Okay. Reverse the law of reversibility states. I say this all the time. If movement creates heat, I mean, if movement creates heat, then if I start with heat, I could also create movement. Reverse, I just reverse it. If movement can create heat, movement can create heat. Then this heat, if I set the heat, I can create movement. I can reverse the law of reversibility. Faith is if you see in this as already done, if he cheats, I will be so hurt. See what I'm doing? If he cheats, I would be so hurt. Well, let me be hurt now and see if he doesn't cheat. Does that make sense to you guys? Or no? For some of you all, it don't make sense. But it's a law. It's a real law. Hey, Patty, is that's what prayer is. That's what prayer really is. Tattoo I just read. That's what prayer really is. I pray. Okay, God, listen. I want a pair of Nike shoes. If I get these shoes, I will be so happy and thankful, and I will be so grateful because I really need these Jordans to impress my people at work. I want these shoes. I really want these shoes, God. If I get these shoes, I'll be so happy. Prayer says, let me reverse the factor. So if I get these shoes, I'll be happy. If I can be happy, I get the shoes. Because if I could be at the end state, If I can feel like it's already done, if I can behave like it's already done, and the prayer already been answered, it's coming. And so when you see that man cheating on you in the beginning, or the woman doing something to you in the beginning, or hurting you, or you got divorced, and you see it, and you feel the feeling of it. Huh? If he cheat on me and if he divorced me or leave me, I would be so heartbroken. And so you begin to see things in your mind and you begin to be heartbroken because you're imagining it. I hope he doesn't, and you begin to feel it. And then it happens. Does everybody understand that? Do we understand what I'm saying? Do I have to keep beating this horse? I don't like to keep, you know, I can't keep watching this. This is hard to do. Yeah, it's hard to watch it. Does this make sense now? Yeah, no. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Good. I'm good. Listen. Yeah, Oren. Listen, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. When you know how these laws work, then now you can use it for your own way. You can use it for your own good. You can use it to get what you want. If it works one side, it works the other side too. It really works. It's the laws that I use. I use it intentionally. I just understand now with these laws, you have to be responsible for your thoughts. Yeah, you have to be responsible for your thoughts now. You have to be responsible. You have to stay open. That's the thing that they don't tell you. You gotta be open. Many of us are closed. We give up. It's not gonna happen. I'm too old. No such thing. A matter of fact, next month I'm going to officiate a wedding in Colorado. Anybody in Colorado? I'm about to go to Colorado to officiate a wedding because somebody who I coach in her 60s finally met her man. He's in his 60s too, and they're getting married. Ain't that beautiful? So she wanted me to marry them. Ain't that beautiful? So can we reverse the thought in time before it manifests? It's not the thought, it's the feeling that goes with the thought. We all have thoughts, but we have to be mindful of our thoughts. We have to be mindful. Yeah, I'm going to officiate this wedding. So I'm glad. It's in Colorado. So hey, no, hey, listen, if you are getting married now, I could listen, I'm a officiant. Is that what it's called? Is it wrong to not want to try again and be peaceful being alone? No, it's not wrong at all. It felt good. I was surprised, but I felt good. Yeah, if you listen, is it wrong to not want to try again? No, it's not wrong at all. If you don't want to try again, don't try again. There's nothing wrong. But I think it's wrong to carry fear behind it. You not wanting to do it again can never be wrong. But if the reason is because you're afraid, I think it's different. But then again, hell, even if you're afraid, hell, it is what it is. Everybody, listen, everybody don't want a relationship. It is not mandatory that we all are in relationships. It's not mandatory that makes you go anywhere. That you being with somebody. Somebody being with somebody is not it's not the pinnacle of life. It doesn't mean anything. Being with somebody doesn't mean anything special. But sometimes it does because it teaches you how to cooperate. It teaches us how to oftentimes find self awareness. It assists us in our journey of going farther in life. Maybe not faster, but farther, right? It adds companionship and commitment. It adds days when you don't feel loved and somebody's there that can bring it to give you what you can't give yourself. I think that's the beautiful part too. Hey, Rigel, I don't want to be bothered. I work 3 jobs and don't have a want energy to invest in anyone. Lord, that's a lot of jobs. 3 jobs you working? Howdy, Rigel. How you doing, girl? Thank you, Julia. You work 3 jobs? Oh, that's a lot of jobs. How you find time to work 3 jobs? I don't even work one, and I'm tired. That's not how you work 3 jobs. And you are the right person as a team. Okay. But to be honest, sometimes that is it comes with headaches too. You see like how your job comes with headaches. Relationship comes with headaches too. It's like how you raise kids and you have headaches raising kids. Everything that you have in your life that you add to your life will cause you discomfort. Security, God is good. But that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Everything that you draw into you will bring you some discomfort. Nothing only brings you good. It's impossible. And when it comes to woman or man, because I think sometimes we forget. Sometimes you forget as a woman yourself. When you join a man's life, you give them hell too. They feel the same way you feel. They know all you know. Don't think for 1 second that you straight. For 1 second that you make that you everything he wants. And bigger. Don't think for 1 second that you just every man's cup of tea. That you just fit right in his life. No, that's not how it does. Everything in life must bring you discomfort. Everything in life is a duality. It brings you, it's always two things that come with everything. It's always two. Nothing comes as one. Everything comes in pairs. There is nothing that doesn't, everything comes in pairs. Everything comes in pairs. That's why you can't have God without the devil. They have to come. That's why you can't have love without suffering. It has to come in pair. It's just that we're afraid to experience. We don't want to experience the other side. We only want to experience one side because the other side brings us fear and learn to experience both. Why waste someone's time if you did not want to marry them? Well, I don't think nobody can waste your time. I think people waste their own time sometimes. Sometimes you gotta listen to when people say, "I don't want to marry you," or "I don't want to get married." People like folks will tell you that up front. How willing are you to start the bottom to build the right foundation? Good damn question. Hey, Teach, how you doing? Does true love still exist? Is there any other love? I thought it was only true love. Is there a false love? Because I don't know what that is either. If you have love within your heart, then it exists. If you don't have it within your heart, then where can you find it? So if you asking if true love exists, is because you probably don't have it. You probably don't have it. Because if you have it, then you know it's real. Listen, I have this in my pocket. Love comes with choosing to do it even when it's hard to do it. Facts. I got this in my pocket right here. I have a card. If I know I have a card in my pocket, you have enough for everybody, Regen, right? I'm not gonna say I want this card is in my pocket, but no, it's right here. I can feel it. It's right. I know it's there because I have it. Now, if I didn't know where it was, I probably would question. I wonder where is this card? Does it even exist? I don't know. When you have something, you know it's real. You guys get my point. If you are asking if true love is real, it's because it's lacking within you. If you have it in you, you know it's real. Where else does it exist? Where else can it be? Hey, Dottie, how you doing? It doesn't exist nowhere else besides within you. How about the wrong things? We have to go within and become. We have to. We have to. If you don't carry it, you can't find it. It's impossible to find something that you don't have. Because how can you recognize something that you don't have? Then if you have so much love in you, then it's real. If you have, if you have it in you, how are you asking if it's real? When you have it, that's like me asking you, is this real? They have it. Shoot, let me drink some of this drink because it's real, and I just drink some. Mm. But if you have love in you, love has to be real. You just want if you if you have love in you, I promise you're not the only one. It's not hard to find true love. You're not supposed to find that. You don't find it. It's in you. You don't find it. What you do, you see, love is something that you think love look a specific way. Love is not what you think it is. Love is not what we think it is. I think we think we have an idea of what love show up as, but you just want it to last from this. You sometimes you want love to come from a specific person. from a specific size, with a specific height, with a specific size penis, and a specific income. Rizal, for real. Listen, sometimes you expect love to come from that exact the person that you love. Love don't come from the people that you love sometimes. Sometimes, can I say this? I realize this. Sometimes the people that you fall in love with, sometimes the ones that you fall in love with, is not the ones who can give you back the love. It's the ones who needed it. I want that to mean something to you. Besides the income standards, right? Well, listen, it's the big. Sometimes the people that you fall in love with are the people who needed it, not the ones who know how to reciprocate it, not the ones who had it. It's the ones who needed it, and you give it to them. I know you want it back. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. Unfortunately, it's not how it works. Now, this is how it is. It's not my rules. I'm just repeating to you. There are projects I'm doing to. Just saying. Love to look. I'm telling you, people want love to look as people want love to look a specific way. If I want love, you see, that's like telling God, I want some money, but I expect you, RN, I expect you to send it to me in this account. A matter of fact, put it in two of my accounts, one offshore and one onshore, one in the States and one offshore. And then I want this account to have this and this. And you telling God exactly and I want 1 million from Trump's bank account. I don't want, give me 2 million from Elon Musk, because that's what I want. I know I can tell you where to get it from. That's what we expect. And so when we want love, well, God, I want love, but he has to be 6 foot. Because if he can't be 6 foot, I can't get love from him. Because his love tastes funny. Because you ever taste love from a short man? Ah, it tastes like shortcake. You ever had strawberry shortcake? I was loved by a short man once. No, you was abused by a short man. But you ever felt love from a short man? Short people don't love good. They don't love right. I mean, they got a tiptoe to kiss you and stuff. It just tastes funny. It tastes like leftover ice. Leftover ice. What's leftover ice? You don't know what leftover? Yeah, exactly. It's just plain water. It just don't taste good. So he has to be 6 foot because I can't do short love. His penis gotta be good. I mean, I'm not shallow. I just been with a man before and his peepee was too small. I can't. I do. So I didn't even like it. So a matter of fact, he didn't even count. He didn't even count because I didn't come. So, so far I'm a virgin. But anyways, he gotta be 6 foot. What's up, John Wayne? Right? He gotta be 6 foot. He gotta have a decent size. He gotta have some money because I can't do it. And of course, you gotta be nice and emotionally intelligent, and of course, you gotta be intellectual, and you gotta be kind and sweet. All the things. Oh, she gotta be bad. Hey, man, Joe, wait, still, they want it how they want it from who they want it from, and now he gotta be. Oh, he gotta have some chemistry. Difference. It's for the comedy club. What difference? Left over. Teresa. What difference whether he's short, big shoulders, and bumper head? He can't be bald, and he has to have a nice lineup. Oh, and he can't be missing the teeth. Like his teeth. My last boyfriend was missing his teeth, and I'm like, I can't. He can't miss no tooth. Because I want to be small like you. He wake up to me like this, and I'm like, oh, your teeth is missing, and I'm like, what? So what? And so he can't miss no teeth. That still exists. I get it. Listen, listen, Rajel, baby girl, I ain't saying nothing is wrong with nobody's standards, but somebody's damn things be going too far. Somebody's damn standards be going too far. My God. And you getting old, he getting old, his penis is on the last brink. Your nipples is on the last brink. Your nipples can't stand up. His penis is barely make. He has two more erections in him. He should. It's not real. Listen, it's not street. Two leg erections left. When you wasting time talking about, I don't know. I need time. Girl, I got two left. I ain't got no time. You ain't got no time either. Your eggs are baked. You're boiled or scrambled already. I don't know what we waiting for. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure it's a girl. Ain't no making sure of anything. If it's where am I going? I ain't listen. I ain't listen. These people gotta work, man. Listen, I'm been in my man. I'm living this life. All right, Richard, you be easy, man. It's good seeing you. But that's what people do. So we want love. The reason why we can't find love is because we're looking for love in our parents. It has to come with a certain package. I mean, I get it. We have standards. But damn it, you tell me love can only come from a six-figure guy? I got $12 in my account, but I can love the hell out of you. I got $12 in my account, but I can love you to death. Jacqueline. Jacqueline, you ever thinking? I said, I got $12 in my account, in my checking account, but I can love a woman to death with $12. We might have just been in a parking lot with two burgers, two sandwiches. Hey, you want a sandwich? Hey, hold on, no, I got $12. Let's go to we came with the five guys. You came with five guys. We go to one and a half guys. We came with the five guys. Five guys is no, I'm talking about my stomach. $12. Hey, Burger King has some Whopper, junior Whopper with French fries, $4 each, $4 meal, $8 tax, 8.66. Two drinks. Gotta keep it small. Let's eat that. Let's eat it in the car. Something. I'm just, eat it in the car. No, these days we want. We taking me. Well, he's not special because if he eating anyways, if a man is eating with you, he's not special. It's just buying us food. It's not like he's giving you the money to buy the food by yourself, you and your girlfriends. He's coming on a date. We go out. You buy me food. He eating too. What's special about that? No, we have this nonsense. Hey, Divine, how we doing? You want red lobster? Lobster is like $16.50. I don't even know how much lobster costs because I don't eat lobsters. You want red lobsters? Why can't we then? Why can't you go there when you by yourself? You know, why you have to go when I'm there? I don't want to go red lobster. Can we just go outside and talk? Can I just go outside your house and we talk? Well, maybe not these days. Simple, steakhouse. I mean, I feel you, Nikki. But I'm saying, man, if you want love, you have to understand. Love don't come from where you expect it to come from. Stressing you out. I've never been on a platform like this. You're so cool with it and with that. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Just talking, you know, my information is put in a way I have to have a little bit of what do you call it, humor in it, because I know the things that I say sometimes is just weird. I hunger skills. Hey, we can stop at the store and make our own stuff. Come on. When you like somebody, it don't matter where you're going. Cook me some food. Hey, so man, when you nah, we ain't going to the house. Shoot. It's for age. Yeah, yeah. Sure. I realize when you like somebody, you don't really care what they take you. It's when you don't like them, they gotta make up for what the last person did. When you like somebody, you don't. When you like somebody, you don't care. You want to go outside? Outside. You said love is a poor man's currency? No, man. Love is a rich man's currency. Because when the money runs out, as corny as this may sound, and I get it, I don't like something corny either. I don't like being corny because I know I'm corny. But when the money comes out, or when the money runs out, you're right. But when the money runs out, man, shit, boy, that love that you got, it makes you. I don't know what nobody's saying. I don't care what nobody's saying. I mean, we say love is a poor man's currency. I never heard it before. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Nikki. I'm so sorry to hear that. But have you ever been loved though? Shit. Have you been loved by your kids? Have you ever loved your kids? That's not a poor man's currency, man. When you're in that love, love does just not be with a person that you are intimate with. But when you are loved, when you're in a company of loved people, man, I don't think people understand that because we never had it. When we are in the company of love, of those who love us, man, you feel, oh, as a man, I probably shouldn't say this. As a man, I probably shouldn't say it because it makes me sound a little soft. Again, that's what let me man up, Kirk. Damn. You know what I mean? Man up. When you got money, you can get, yeah. When you listen, whenever I'm with my kids, especially my kids, well, I feel loved. When you're around loved people, loved ones, your families, your wife, your husband, yeah. When you're around people who love you, oh my God, money is not nothing that you think about. Do you ever notice that? When you're around people that you love and who love you, man, shit, what you want? That's why a man don't mind spending on the one he likes because money is not a because once you in love takes it over. Money, love is not a poor man's language. I think that before too, but it's not. At this age, love is a very powerful thing, man. It's love makes you realize ain't shit else matter, man. Like a lot of things don't. I mean, yeah, things matter. Don't get me wrong, things matter, but man, when you're in the energy of love, it's like, oh man, your body, like your whole body is. Have you ever been around somebody that you really love and that loves you? You're in. It's like it's not. It is. It is. It really is. It's everything. It really is. It really is. And it's not. I ain't talking about the fake. You see, we all want to bring fake love and this. It's a real experience because one thing love does, love accepts, and to be around people who accepts you. Have you ever been? Have you ever felt accepted? Yeah, yeah. Have you ever felt accepted? Like you accept me for who I am? Shit. You know, when you feel accepted, you can just be you. And when you can just be you, you know how peaceful and safe you feel, where you're not being judged, where you're not being disrespected, where you don't have to feel anxious, where you're not fearful of them leaving. Do you know how powerful that really is? Man, many of us don't have that. That I could actually feel peace. Like when you feel peace, your face be all this. But I'm telling you, it's like, have you ever felt? And this is going to be a very bad question, but have you ever felt that you have been in the presence of God? I believe that fancy face. You ever felt like you've been in the presence of God and you felt that love for the first time? That thing brings tears to your eyes. Man, what's up, Daniel? How we doing? It's a whole different experience. You, it's like, oh my gosh. I don't think it's a poor man's currency. As a man in my 40s, I've been loved and I'm not poor. You know what I mean? I ain't close to being poor. I know $12, but I ain't poor. I just right now I got $12. I got a dollar. I got a dollar. I got a dollar. Hey, 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 hey. You heard about the song? Sure. Where's the song from? Anybody know? I got a dollar. What's up, Nate? Long time no see, man. How you doing? Somebody dancing in the star. God in my life is all I need. Indeed. Do you think if a man isn't where he's at financially, he shouldn't date? I don't have an answer, a yes or no answer. I think a lot of us in I wasn't where I was financially, and my wife dated me. I wasn't where I was at. Boy, I was broke. You hear me? I was broke. I when I met my wife, I just went through a divorce a couple years ago. I don't know. She took everything. You know when somebody took everything? She took everything. When you say she took everything, like she took everything. I had nothing left. I was broke. Lord, I got $12 now. I had about $4 left. She took well, she took the money in the savings. I had to refinance the house. I had to refinance my car because it was in both of our names. I had to refinance this on a car. Oh, it's like oh, she took up the good furniture. Oh, I was broke. I met my wife, and I was still broke. But sometimes it depends on a man's character. You see, some men who are broke will be grumpy and grouchy and angry. Some men won't. Some men who are broke, it's not just that they are broke. Some men's brokenness ain't just about money. Some of them is about they're not driven. It's about they're not motivated. They're not inspired. And so their broke is different. So you got to see which broke they are. Does that make sense? The little rascals, yeah, yeah, Jamisha. Oh, you remember? I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey, hey, no discipline. And so that's see when broke comes from that, then that man is an angry man. What's going on, Francis? How you doing, brother? Thank you, thank you. How you doing? When a man is that type of broke, then yes, I would leave him alone. But some men have some circumstances, some situations. When a woman doing good is yeah, right, right, right. It creates anger. But when it's circumstantial, oh, some things happen. Sometimes happen. Like when I went through my divorce, I was, yeah. It's been a minute, man. It's good to see you. When I went through my divorce, I was broke. I was burnt. Hey, thanks for the gift, man. Thanks for the gift. But so it's not just being a broke man. A broke man is not just being broke. Broke is not nothing. Broke is not just financially. There's a reason why people are broke. But some people are broke minded. When you see a man is broke minded, he's not driven, he's not motivated, he's not, you know, he doesn't try. That's a whole different that's not just broke. That's you taking a risk. You just that's a man who is very in he's not he is very undisciplined. Yeah, he's very undisciplined. He's very reactional. He's reactive. He's emotional. That will tear you up. Finances. He just has no potential, negative risk, and time wasted. If a man not grow with his mother, it's not an issue. It's not an issue. It's not. It's not really black and white stuff. If a man, you don't understand why he may not be good with his mother. It could be different reasons, right? One reason why a man is sometimes not good with his mother is because sometimes his mother don't want to let him go. Some of us hold on for life and death. Let me, right? And he has to. It doesn't mean that he's a bad person. These things that people say as are not black and they're not what we think they are. I know people gonna say if a man has a bad relationship with his mom, then no. Sometimes you don't know what the woman. You don't know what the woman did. You don't know what she did to him. And that type of woman she is. So it's not automatically his mom and him don't have a good relationship. So he must be. What if his mom put him in for adoption or abortion? I mean, or something. We don't know. We don't know. There's more. There's more to a story. We just these things are not black and white. I realize black and white is not really a thing much. It's a lot of grays, man. It's a lot of gray areas. Things that we don't understand. Love man, but your race, and he love and he care for me a lot. Good, good, good. You know what I mean? Now, some I'm telling you, some mothers can't let their kids be, and he has to break off. Because I seen men have great relationship with their mom, but their mama's boys. Have you ever been with a mama's boys before? You have to ask mom for everything. Hey, mom, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should date her? Have you ever been with a mama's boy? Anybody? How was their relationship? What was their relationship? Wasn't it good? But was they good? Was they a good partner? Probably not because he couldn't leave. A man has to leave his mother. A man has to leave his mother. That's in the Bible. That's in everywhere. A man has to he has to remove her. He has to leave her. I'm telling you, dated a man that hate women. If you date a man that hate women, you are not the exception. If you date a man that hates women, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I wouldn't even talk to a man, me as a man, as a friend who hates women. There's nothing to talk about because I have girl, kids, I got wife. I won't. Or you learn later. Then I don't. If you talk to a man who hates women, life is just ridiculous. But my son let him grow and mature and make his own relationship decisions. Indeed, indeed. His mother a lot controls over him. Yeah, man. Those I think those people have a little sick. Those people are a little sick. But there it's not just that simple to just if a man is having a relationship with his mom, then no, it's not that simple. There's other factors behind these things. There's not really any black and white when it comes to dating. I think the biggest thing about having a relationship is to be honest with yourself. If you can be honest with yourself, what the hell? What's the issue? When you know it's time to go, you move your ass on. If you are honest with yourself, and so now you trust yourself, so you know when you know something, you act on it, you'll be good. But I think we are people we're not honest with ourselves. We're not honest with ourselves, man. We're really not. We don't trust ourselves. So we will know that we're in something wrong and we still, because we hope, I hope that he fixes himself. I'm praying to God that he fixes himself because I need him to be better. No, you don't. You don't need him to be better. He needs to be better. He needs him to be better. You don't need him to be better. He's a grown ass man. It's his life. Don't join his karma. Don't join his karma. Let his karma be his. But you want to interfere with his karma. You want to save him from his karma. How do you date? How long do you date to wait after a divorce? Depends. He always tried to please his mom. He was the cause. Yeah, man. That depends on if what place he is in. Now, after a divorce, look and see how bitter somebody is. Right? Look and see how bitter somebody is. Oftentimes, people are bitter. They are angry. They are miserable. Leave them alone. Dating them, you're gonna interfere with their karma. You're gonna interfere with their healing, with their process. You can tell people, wait your ass. But now, if the person being separated for a long time and they have made peace with it, then it's different. But it's all different. There's nothing. It just depends. So, some people, if a person hate their exes, if if a person hate, how long do you think it takes to get to know a man or a woman? You don't get to know people. You get to know yourself. You don't know people. You don't know people. You know an idea. You know what you know? Your interpretation of who you think they are. That's what you get to know. You don't know anybody because anybody could be anything. So, do I know my wife? I have an idea, but God knows I don't. Because you can never know somebody's deepest secrets, their deepest thoughts, their deepest ideas, their deepest dreams. You cannot know those things. That's what makes up a person. It's not just somebody sleeping with you and somebody giving you little, and somebody putting their finger in places on you. You don't get to know them people. You don't really know people. But what you know is you. If I know me, that every time you come around me, I can pick up a vibration. That's what I trust. Does that make sense? I know me. Since I know me, every time I come around you, since you have thoughts and feelings and intentions, I pick up something around you. I can assume that energy. That's what I know. If I can understand that, I don't have to know you. I don't. I don't know you. I don't know anything. I just know what. Do you know your? Let me ask you a question, right? Yes or no? Do you know your parents? Do you think that you know their parents? I mean, do you know your parents? Thank you for the hat. Thank you so much for the gifts. You don't know your parents. You think that you do. You wanna. I mean, you wanna. But they had a long time before you existed. They was here doing a whole bunch of things before you came. And one thing about us, especially Caribbean people, our parents don't tell us nothing about them. Our parents. And yet we live with them for 18, 19, 20 years. And we still talk to them every day. Do we know them? We have an idea. We don't know what their deepest dreams are, the deepest secrets, things that they're holding from you. Oh, we have no idea. We have an idea. We have an assumption of what they might do. We don't know. So, yeah, you really don't know. And so when it comes to a partner, there's a constant feeling that you get around that person. Show you what they want. Exactly. There's a reaction or a feeling that you get around this person, and it's consistent. That's what you know. You only know when you come in contact with another energy. When you come in close range to another energy, you have a reaction or a feeling. It's called a chemical reaction. You have a feeling. That feeling is what you know. That's why if they're doing something different, if they're stepping out, if they don't like you no more, their intentions and their thoughts give them a different experience within themselves. When you go around them, you pick it up. Something don't feel the same. Do you know what it is? No, you don't know what it is, but something feels off. I can tell he don't love me no more. I can tell he don't this no more. I can tell she's doing this. I can tell because you pick up something. Do you know them? It's not about them. It's about they are experiencing energy within them. You are experiencing energy within you, and you are picking it up. Every time I think about my ex, my heart is beating fast because you haven't accepted. When your heart is beating fast, you have anxiety. Oftentimes, you there's a sad fish without the tomato. Just get away from. You must be Trini. You probably have anxiety, man. Maybe that man bring you some hell, and every time you think about his name, you get anxiety. Poor thing. Lord, he did some hell, huh? What does it mean when before I go have sex, I feel fire in my lower spine? Before you have sex? Do you get that when you are horny? Or when you after you oh, okay, Trini. After you are horny or before you get is it during intercourse or before while you are horny? When do you get that? Before. So before you have sex, you feel that fire in the bottom of your spine. And it happens with everybody or just with certain people? It's a whole different one person. It means leave them alone. It means cut that one out. It doesn't feel bad. I would stop. Something is off. Your body is telling you something. You know, the body speaks. The body picks up energy that you can't pick up. Listen, the body is billions of cells that picks up information and reacts on them. If the person, I'll leave the person alone. The body knows that what you don't know in your mind, and so I would just like if I feel that I don't want it. If I feel that I don't want it. If all joke aside, if I ever experience something that I don't want it because I understand that the body speaks. The mind is not aware of certain things, but the body is. So you gotta be careful, man. The mind is not aware. The mind is only remember the mind only knows what it knows. The mind knows based on experience and past, but the body is only vibrations. The body is signals. The body uses all this energy The body knows, man. Yeah, man, you gotta be careful. I would, boy, if I feel anything in my spine, my PP ain't working. My PP say, "Oh, not today, not today, not today." My PP said, "Not today." My PP said, "Not today." My PP not coming out to play. My PP is staying away, and because I feel a pain in my spine. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you so much, Keisha. Seriously. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, your lower back close to your butt. That is that's close to um your root chakra. Maybe he's not a safe person. When that area, the lower part of your spine is sometimes affected, your root chakra is based on security. Something is unsafe. Something is not safe. Something you shouldn't mess with. It is an unsafe experience. When you feel any pressure in that area, a lot of times is something there. You'll see something in security. Something is not safe. I will leave it alone. But listen, though, I've been on here for too long. I have to go because I've been talking and my throat ain't feeling better. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for being here. Felt fire with my guy I used to. Lord have mercy. Deep, deep, deep. Yo, thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your conversations. Thank you for your company. Have a beautiful night too. Thank you for, just thank you for being kind to me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Janelle. You all have a blessed night. Thank you, Jamisha. Have a blessed night too. You all be safe. Um, no, it wasn't wrong. It was just a reality. I mean, you feel that fire. It ain't wrong. It's just one of them things that happens. Your body's gonna tell you when things ain't good for you. When you eat something, your body's gonna react on it if it's not good for you. When you drink something, your body's gonna react. And when it comes to human beings that carry certain intentions and certain feelings, your body pick up those vibes beforehand because intentions is a vibration. Intentions is a very strong energy. Remember, it's not the action itself; it's the intention that makes the action good or bad. And so, when a person has bad intentions or some low vibrational intentions towards you, you pick it up. You can tell when somebody. Have you ever felt when somebody don't like you? They never said it, but you can just tell. I know this mother ever don't like me. I just know you don't. I can feel it. I don't like your ass either. Yeah, but hey, Deborah, because intentions can be intercepted. You can tell. Nervous system, see the right? And so when it comes to dating somebody and being with somebody, people have their own thoughts and people have their own feelings and people don't like it. Sometimes them people that you're sleeping with don't like you. Them people that penetrate you don't like you sometimes. Them people that penetrate you, if you let somebody penetrate you who don't like you, it causes hell. Vibration shows intent. Intentions, no, see, intentions carry a vibration. You let somebody pump you. I say that word. Why do I say that word? Pump. Every time somebody pump you and they don't like you, they are putting something in you that you don't like either. It might feel good, but afterwards, something bad's gonna happen because they keep reciting something, saying something. Remember, each pump is an affirmation. How I really feel. Every time I'm humping you, each hump is actually an affirmation. Listen, if I'm sleeping with you, if I'm sleeping with you, and I'm on top of you humping you, no, that's a bad visual. I didn't mean to put that visual in your mind because that wasn't the visual I want to put in your mind. I swear to God, I didn't mean that. So no, I didn't mean that. That's just if you are being pumped. Okay, if somebody is, oh Lord, well TikTok just give me a thingy. Never mind. Three. I got three. Listen, let me get off of here. I just got three. TikTok just give me three damn visibilities. You'll have a blessed night, okay? Let me go over here because Lord, my TikTok blocked me again for the second time of the day. You'll have a blessed night, all right? You all be blessed. How do I close this thing off? Lord, have mercy. How do I close it off? Let me run. How do you end this life? Oh, Lord, have mercy. End it.